So everyone, thank you so much for coming today. I'm Brian from Safeguard, and I'm here to introduce Sarah and Heather with NextCare and let them talk about what they do here.
Well, I am Sarah Vigil. I'm the clinic manager here. Dr. Heather West is our area medical director. We provide urgent care services 7 days a week and most holidays to the patients in your community. We've actually been here since 2014. We were College Drive Urgent Care, but we've recently rebranded fully as NextCare. We see roughly 6,000 local patients every year. Providing services, we have discount programs for those that lack insurance, which can make it very easy. If you have a broken leg, we have a brand new state-of-the-art digital x-ray. We can do that on site, we can do sutures, we can do it all and keep that cost down.
Doctor, anything you'd like to say?
Anything to add?
She was tongue-tied right now, sorry.
Does anyone have any questions for them?
What are your hours?
We are here Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, Sunday, 9 to 4.
Is there any restriction on age as far as who you can see?
We wouldn't. That's yes and no. If you have a newborn infant and they have a fever and they're lethargic, this is probably not the best environment for them. I will say we had a patient that came in here over the weekend and thanks to the quick actions of our front desk saved this man's life. So we do get a variety of people. He was in an active state of a heart attack and he did pass away in the ER, but they resuscitated him. And so he did come by to thank us for being here in our quick actions, which definitely led to his his day today. So no, so there really isn't, but just conditions that when we see it, we think, well, this would probably best be served someone else.
I know you're at an urgent care facility. Do you do things like sports physicals, other services like that?
We do sports physicals. One of NextCare's biggest venues is doing occupational health. So we will here soon have our audiology booth so we can do hearing screenings that you often see with like the FAA screenings. So that'll be good. We do pre-employment physicals, drug screens, in-house, rapid panels. So if you think somebody on the job might have an issue, you can send them in and within a few hours we can tell you, you know what, that was not a negative result. So yeah, so there is a lot that you can do here. I historically have worked in private practice. I worked for Banner Health for several years. So I have about 12 years of medical management behind me. What I enjoy about NextCare is one, they're not a top-heavy organization as far as like management administration. It's really 2 steps removed from the C-suite, so that's very refreshing. A lot of time is spent putting it back into our medical resources and medical staff. So I think that's pretty awesome.
How much cheaper is this than a doctor's office?
You know, that all depends. The way that they expense medical visits is by the depth of your service. So if you walked into a regular family practice and you said, I don't have health insurance, usually they would say, well, that's a 99204. That means they're establishing a relationship with you. And if they do 2 things, run a strep test and send a prescription, that substantiates that billing. So it's about $300. But if you were to come in here and you said, I don't have health insurance, we have programs as low as $160 to provide services to you and get you on the road to wellness.
How long have you guys been in this building?
We just moved in here in August.
Nice.
Yes, the old building was about as big as this lobby. So it is really nice. We are so grateful to have this space for our patients to come to and feel, you know, that they're not on top of each other, contrary to how this might feel, but they're not on top of each other and they've got space and, you know, and it feels clean. When you're too cluttered, it just doesn't feel good. So.
How many staff do you have, like doctors, nurses, you know?
That's another interesting formula within NextCare is they try to run a 1-to-1 ratio. So you have 1 front desk, 1 medical support person, and 1 provider on shift. I'm very fortunate to have a second person in the back office that is a radiology tech, a graduate from LCCC. So we're very happy to have her.
And are the providers typically like nurse practitioners, physicians?
Here we have 2 PAs. We have Mike Peglia. He's been here, I guess, probably 3 years now. And then Jessica Henry, she just came here from Arizona. She's a mom, a go-getter. Her husband's a professor at the University of Wyoming. People really seem to gravitate towards her.
Good, great providers here. I would definitely send my family to any of them. So both of them are great people and take great care of our patients.
They do seem to have a very personal interest in seeing their patients well, and that means a lot.
How many physicians do you have here, Heather?
So in Next Care or here?
That are working
We
here
just have
every
those
day?
2 providers.
Oh,
So we have
oh.
1 provider on at a time.
Okay,
And the amount of people that we see here, they can easily take care of, with one person, one provider can
Okay.
take care of them, so.
thank you.
So it's either Jessica or Mike that you're gonna see when you come here.
Okay.
The one thing I would like to tell all of you, if you haven't gotten your flu shots, do that. It seems to be an early flu season.
I actually just looked at the numbers and they're higher than they've been in the last 5 years.
Yeah, I do.
For the amount of positive tests that we've run in our clinics in the state of Colorado, so.
And how, I don't know if the term is accurate, but how effective is the vaccine this year with what's
I
actually-
haven't seen yet, I've been looking, but I'm not sure we've really got an idea. So we watch that CDC flu view every week and see kind of.
I did notice that for Wyoming numbers, this is the first time since Next Care has been here that we've detected positive flu in this area in October. So I just talked to somebody earlier that said they work for the local CDC branch and that they weren't going to receive it till the end of November. I just think that might be cutting it a little short.
Yeah, just so you know, this year is on here early, so get your vaccine early.
We do go on site and inoculate staff. Sometimes it's kind of a nice courtesy, and often the people that can't afford to miss work, you think of people in the service-related industry and the work, and I can't afford to go 3 days without pay. It's a really nice thing to say, you know what, for $25, I've got you covered. And come on site, and we inoculate them, and helps them to not miss work, and it helps you stay in business.
We also do see work-related injuries here,
Video.
so we're good to do that.
Anything else?
There's no other questions. Did you want to move out in front of the building?